Well, hello. All right, we're going to wait for everybody to get in the room. Okay? I said 1:30, so we got 4 more minutes before that. Up here, Mom, is when you see people enter the room. And if they enter the chat, they'll chat over here. Okay? I need flyers, folks. You see what I got behind me? Okay? And that's kind of thing is in every motel, every restaurant, everywhere. It's all everywhere in Branson. It's these racks of flyers. So hopefully I can get some flyers. All right. We got one in the room, and that's us right now. So
we're early.
We're early. And most of them are listening to what's going on in Sacramento.
Oh, yeah.
And we can actually, this is actually filming in. So they can actually go back and watch this over and over again, and they can share it with people. So we can actually talk to them now. Okay, we have 2 people in the room. Somebody's here. Chime in on the chat so we know you're here. Chime in on the chat. Hello, George. George just walked in the door, had to wave at him. Hello. Okay, we got 3 in the chat. Got 3 in. Come on. No, we got 3 in the room now.
Who's winning?
We're on live. You want to come around and say hi to the convoy?
Yeah.
You got to say hi to the convoy? Hi, TM. Say hello, everybody. This here's George. Yep, he's a good friend.
Hello.
They're talking. And so far, it's hi, Mona and Mama. See it right here.
Yeah. How are you?
We're talking to the convoy. The People's Convoy.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Hello, convoy.
Yeah. We're
keep safe.
Okay, they're running around the Sacramento Capitol right now.
All right, see ya.
All right. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, how are you doing? She chimed in right here. See, we got the Tennessee Mountain Girl with us.
All right.
All right, and Phyllis so far. We got 2 more that ain't. Hi, Terry. How are you doing? Oh, hi, Mona and Mom. Hey, things are going pretty good. I was watching the live feed from up at the Capitol.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Phyllis. Yeah, good. I'm glad you both are here. Now that you guys have started chiming in here, anybody got any questions for my mama? Just put it up here. We'll read it to her, and she'll answer anything you want her to answer. Well, within limitations.
To the best of my ability.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I was out planning today. Managed to get some daylilies in, some irises in. Got things set up for the tomato plants. Got some of my hanging baskets planted so that they'll be pretty come the fall. Anyway, how do you like the way things are going in Sacramento? Come on, chime in, guys.
It looks good.
We've been Tennessee Mountain Girl. How many kids did Mama raise?
Oh, my goodness. 2 of my own and 4 or 5 others.
Yep. She had JR and Joey. And the good Lord's got them in their arms right now. But I'm still here. Buttercup. Hello, Mona and Mama.
Hello, Buttercup. How are you? Hope everything's going well.
So let Mom know where y'all from. Come on. Buttercup, Tennessee Mountain Girl. You must be from Tennessee. Terry, does your mom live in town or country?
Country, honey, all of my life.
Yep, she's been living out on 77 acres. Yep, Tennessee Mountain Girl says, yep, Tennessee. Hey, oh, Phyllis is from Minnesota.
All right.
Okay, so we got. Oh, by the way, when is Minnesota having their rally to the Capitol, Phyllis? Is it on the 30th too? Yes, Terry says yes. Better than town.
Oh, always.
Yeah, they got a well just fine. I'm from up by California, or up by CA, Northern New York. Oh, honey.
That's out in the country too.
That's out in the country too. Phyllis, don't. Oh, Buttercup's from Canada. Hey, we got our northern neighbors in the room.
Absolutely wonderful.
But y'all see this rack behind me?
Yeah.
Okay, this here's Branson. And while y'all here, let me, Mama, you visit for a while. Talk. I'm gonna get some.
I'm not near as good a talker as Mona is, I have to tell you. She's got me way yonder beat. But anyway, she just wants you to see all these wonderful brochures that are all over the place in Branson. And we hope we can get some of the brochures into these racks from the convoy. That would be very good. A lot of people will see them. So if somebody can help Mona get that done, that would be a big help to you guys and to the whole country, actually. Yeah. Here she's got them all fanned out so you can see them.
There we go. Now, y'all, there's everything you can think of in Branson. While we got laser tag. Okay? Got laser tag. We got the fun spot. This one brochure, we got indoor golf courts and splash country indoors. And you know, Missouri's the cave state.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
yes.
Buttercup says New York, 20 miles from the Canadian border.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. It's a cave state. Up around Springfield, we got fantastic caverns that you actually ride through the cave.
Uh-huh.
And for you Elvis loving fans, we have all kinds of dead people in Branson that perform.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, you remember, Mom? You remember Michael Jackson?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he died, and 30 days later, he showed up in Branson.
He did, yes.
Anyway, we got the Elvis impersonation show. We got the 60s show. Why, there's the fabulous 50s, yeah, for people in my age. Oh, Sue says, hi, Mona and Mom.
Hi, Sue.
We got the Hey Goods. Now, you remember when the Hey Goods was just little bitty youngsters out there at Silver Dollar City?
I was working at the Garden Cafe when the little girl was born.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Look at her now. She's grown up.
And
there's the
beautiful
Hey Goods.
Yep.
They've been here in Branson since they were little bitty things.
Yep.
Yeah. And see, we've got okay, the world's greatest Elvis tribute show.
All right.
Okay. He's pretty good. I've seen him. He does a good job of Elvis.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Dean Z, and he does Elvis from the 50s, the 60s, and the 80s.
Yep.
So he does a really good show.
Yeah.
Lots of costume changes and dancing with that show. Then you got the Country Revolution. Okay, the Country Revolution is the first of its kind in Branson. It is a live documentary of sorts. It takes you back to the humble beginnings where country music began and brings you up to date on the incredible lives of those singers and songwriters who pour their heart and soul into telling the American story, one song at a time.
And they're all really good.
Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, see, Branson is the live show capital of the world. We have over 300 live shows every day. All right, now my favorite, I'm sorry, I'm with Mom. I like Silver Dollar City.
Yeah, I do too.
It's the best for the price. But for those of you who really, really, really love your Bible, oh, the Sight and Sound Theater.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness. Aren't they still doing Jesus?
Yes.
They're still doing the life of Jesus.
Yes.
I'm telling you what, honey, that is a show to see. The way the sets go, you actually feel. I went and seen Moses, and when Moses parted the water, you could feel the water spread.
Oh, I know.
It was so fantastic.
It's a wonderful show.
Hello, Mom, Mona, and Miss Mama. That's from David. Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Welcome, you're here. I'm glad you made it into the room.
Absolutely.
But we've got these kind of things, and as you can see back here, they're everywhere. I mean, we've got the new Wanderworks. Okay, now this is a motel that looks like it's upside down. We got the new Animal Adventure Aquarium Park.
Don't forget the Titanic.
Oh, the Titanic and the Bigfoot sightings. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, Bigfoot's real here. Believe it or not. And for those adventure folks, we got zip lines.
Oh my goodness, yes.
We got coasters. We got the Cosmic Caverns. The National Tiger Sanctuary
got
is
a
here.
great big Ferris wheel right downtown.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, that Silver Dollar City. Okay, Mama, you can tell them about Silver Dollar City while I find out where these things go back in there.
Silver Dollar City is a theme park that is very unique. It is owned and operated by very good Christian people who put that into their business situation. And it's a family-oriented park. We don't allow bad language. We don't allow unsightly clothing or lack of thereof. We're just a good, clean place to have fun with the family. This is just a little glimpse of what the Christmas festival looks like. Here's a little bit more. Over almost 7 million lights throughout the park and growing every year. We're open from mid-March through the end of December. This is a little more of the Christmas festival going on. And we have what we call pumpkin nights in the fall. And we have a big dance plaza with a live DJ, and it's just a world of fun. About 40 different rides throughout the park, from little kids all the way up through the big kids. And there's upside down rides and go down the tower rides and splash in the water. It's just phenomenal, and you'd love it if you come and visit. Come by the ticket booth and see me, and I'll help you with the price.
Where are you right now with all those? We're sitting here at the office at the Stagecoach RV Park. That's where I live. It's a wonderful place to come with your motorhome, guys, and your travel trailers.
Yeah.
Nightly rentals fairly inexpensive. We even got 3 cabins here you can rent. Also, and you're right across the street from the Table Rock State Park.
Yep.
And you're within walking distance of the Showboat Branson Belle.
Yep.
Showboat Branson Belle is the world's largest landlocked vessel.
Yep.
Hey, y'all like stories? Let me tell you about this here boat the day they launched it. You see, this here boat was owned and operated by the Herschel family and Kenny Rogers. Well, they knew they couldn't put in, they needed something slippery. And the only thing the Corps of Engineers would allow them to use was bananas.
Uh-huh.
And so they put bananas all over the skids.
Uh-huh.
I just knew bananas wasn't going to work
To
get this ship set. So there they were. They had big old bulldozers with cushions on them so they could push that boat into the lake. And they were set up with the camera crew. And there sat Jack Hershey and Kenny Rogers. They're going to cut the rope and then turn around and slowly watch this boat get pushed off into the lake on the banana peels. Well, I was sitting right about there. I was on a pontoon boat with the family of one of the people that helped build this boat. Oh, my goodness. Jack and Kenny didn't get to see their boat launched. Because by the time they cut the rope and turned around, it done hit the water.
Yep.
Almost capsized several boats that were sitting out here in the lake to watch the launch, including ours, with the wake that it created when it hit the water. But that boat was in the water in less than 4 seconds.
Uh-huh.
It was there. It was a funny story to tell you about the showboat.
And it didn't contaminate the lake with anything besides bananas.
That's right. And the showboat has a show on it, and it has a dinner. And the nice thing about it is you can get a ticket, a combo ticket for the Showboat Branson Belle and Silver Dollar City.
Yeah.
And they've even got in the summertime, we got whitewater too.
Yes.
And you can get a 3-way ticket that lets you go to Silver Dollar City, go have dinner on the Showboat Branson Belle after going in and taking a swim and a plunge over at Whitewater.
Yep.
Mama's been, how many years you been with Silver Dollar City?
This is 32 years. Thank you very
32 years.
Got my 32nd silver dollar the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get your pin?
No, I don't get a pin until 35 years.
You don't get a new pin until 35, but you got your silver dollar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, folks, they're hiring.
Yeah.
Silver Dollar City is one of the funnest places to work. The people are good to you. The employers are good to you. They're family out there.
Yep.
You know how it's family with the convoy?
Yep.
We're all family. Well, Silver Dollar City's the same way.
Yes, we are.
Now, I've been out to Silver Dollar City. I was a guide, bus guide. And some of my best friends still work at Silver Dollar City. How long's Danny been there?
Oh, my gosh. Danny's been there probably 45, almost 50 years.
He started right after I started really getting into going to SDC. Yeah, I remember when he used to walk around with a banjo and a guitar, and he was a traveling minstrel.
Yep.
Now he's getting fat. Sits on the front porch all day, picking in the grid. Yeah, all right, Buttercup, come on.
Yeah.
I told you, we got 3 cabins here at the Stagecoach, the Branson Stagecoach RV Park. 3 really nice cabins. I think they sleep 6, and someone sleeps 6, and the other 2 can sleep up to 8 people.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty good
for an
size
evening.
cabin.
And we're right here off of State Highway 165. You can literally walk across the street and go into the Table Rock State Park and ground a worm if you want to. This is the size of Table Rock Lake. Table Rock Lake really looks like a bunch of snakes all running together.
Yeah, it does.
But you can get out there. We got boat rentals. It ain't going to be long. We're going to have our own kayak rental here at Stagecoach.
No, they're hoping to get pontoons.
Oh, pontoon rentals, maybe. Hoping to. It's not here yet, but there's places on down the road, just half a block, and you can get a kayak, you can get a canoe, and the dive shop's right on down the street. So if you wanted to go take a dive lesson and go out and dive Table Rock Lake, I understand it's a really good dive. I ain't never been there. What is it?
Yeah.
Branson is such a nice place. We have been there quite a few times. Stayed at Thousand Hills. Never went to shows much. We did make it to the Titanic.
All right.
Been a long time since we've been there.
Oh, you got to come back.
Oh, you got to come back because it isn't all about shows anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got the Sky Coaster. Okay, we got the Ferris wheel and golf courses. If you say 1,000 Hills, that tells me you like to play golf. Wait till you see the new golf courses that Johnny Morris has built, the Top of the Rock, and 2 more out by the airport.
Yeah.
Golfing, but for me, it's mini golf. And I'll bet you there's 15 or 20 mini golf courses here in town.
No doubt.
And I think we're the only place that has a 12-story chicken.
Probably.
We got a 12-story chicken. We got a banjo that's probably 10 feet long, and a fiddle that's huge, enormous. You know, they tell us everything's big in Texas. Well, I think that Branson can give them a run for their money on being big things. In fact, we got King Kong. The only thing is the tornado of February the 29th, we call the Leap Day tornado. It took the top of the Empire State Building off.
Yeah.
And they ain't never put it back. So King Kong's just hanging on the building. Howdy to you both. Great today. LJ Reed. Hello there, darling. Welcome to the room. Mama, we got 9 people in here and 4 groups.
All right.
So, hey, guys. Come on, where's your questions? Give us something to talk about. Pick a subject. Come on. LJ, you got a subject for us today? Oh, Buttercup says, I want to come.
Well, come on down.
How long have you lived in Branson? Well, I can tell you this much. The farm that Mom lives on right now was homesteaded in 1857.
Yep. It's now a Century Farm.
A century farm.
Registered with the state.
My dad, he was born and died 100 yards from where he was born.
Yep.
So we're hillbillies.
Yeah. I'm a transplant.
Oh, Sue, the only thing you've seen in Missouri is St. Louis.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey, you ain't seen real Missouri.
You got to come to the Ozarks.
Yeah, you got to come down here where we got real people.
Yeah.
You know, where we don't have people that praise some guy who's a criminal. I mean, at least, in St. Louis, they actually erected a memorial for that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Had riots in Ferguson. We ain't had none of them down here.
No.
We did ride the ducks too. Everyone in Branson was so kind to us. Just loved it there.
Well,
guess what?
Down.
We're bringing the ducks back.
Yeah.
But this time we're going to be educated. There ain't going to be there's no tops on them. Okay. They open just like they were in World War II. And now we got what's called the pink Jeeps. Yes, sirree. It'll take you clear up on the top of Beard Mountain. They're building something. They got something special built up there. They won't let nobody in unless you're riding on one of them pink Jeeps.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can ride a pink Jeep and go all the way around Branson.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, there's what's his name? Our trolley's name downtown. He's got eyes and everything.
I don't know.
Anyway, you can go into the downtown landing area and you can take what looks like an old-fashioned San Francisco trolley car, and they'll take you from the landing right off into downtown Branson because nobody wants to walk up there. It's all uphill.
Yeah.
And I don't mean uphill like this.
No,
I mean uphill like this. Okay.
Put on your climbing shoes.
Yeah. See, hillbillies always have one leg shorter than the other. Makes it easier to walk uphill.
The cows do too.
Yeah, cows do too. They were talking the other night on one of the things about cow tipping. Guy said, "Oh, that's just a fallacy. That's just a joke." And I said, "No, it ain't." I said, "It's a practice in stealth.
Uh-huh.
You got to find a cow that's sound asleep. Don't wake her up. If you wake her up, you can't tip her." But it teaches you how to be real stealthy. Is the apple tree moss? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sirree. Got a lot of them flea markety things in there, booths and flea market stuff that you can buy. Honey, you can find anything in Branson. And there's one place in Branson that I almost guarantee you, if you have looked everywhere for it, and no place has it. You go into Dick's Five and Dime, and I'll be doggone it, it'll be in there.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know how Dick manages to keep so many things that I like. I like those little vests that have the two pockets and snaps down the front. I looked at Walmart, Target, every place looking for those little vests that keep your clothes clean when you're gardening. Got two pockets. They're nice. You know what? Guess where I found them?
At Dick's.
At Dick's.
Yeah.
I was looking for some of those mesh nylons, at one time, and I looked everywhere, couldn't find them. That's at Dick's. I finally figured out if there's something I want that's kind of different,
go to Dick's first.
Go to Dick's first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sirree.
And the kids will love it.
Oh yeah. It's a little hard to get around though in a chair.
Yeah.
It gets crowded in there.
Yeah, the aisles are narrow because it's got a lot of stuff.
And if you like Cajun food, there's this little place downtown Hollister in the French area or the English building area called Granny's. Ooh. So my brother, he liked the jambalaya.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, was a jambalaya fella. I'm a boudin woman. I like boudin. and it's good Cajun food. Now we got barbecue everywhere. I'm here to tell you, everybody claims to have the best barbecue. You got Barbecue Joe. You've got all getting basted barbecue. If you really want good barbecue, you go to Hollister to the Country Mart store. Yes, sirree. I'm going to tell you what, that smoker's been sitting there for 25 years.
And they know what they're doing.
They definitely do. It's the best barbecue, bar none, right there at the Hollister Country Mart store.
Yep.
What is their name? Dang it,
I don't know.
see right now, but it's there. And honey, if you like barbecue, they're going to get you when you pull in the parking lot if they're cooking.
You just follow your nose.
Yep, but it's some really good stuff. We had a customer come in, so we're kind of keeping it a little bit low. Is the Grand Palace still there or making me hungry? No, the Grand Palace is now the new aquarium. Let me see if I can find the brochure on what they did to the Grand Palace. See if it's here. I'm sure it is. Somewhere is the
You go ahead and talk and I'll look for it.
I'm finding it. They can hear me. The new aquarium flyer. I used to have these things memorized, but I don't have them memorized anymore as to what's here. But I can't find it. But no, they took the grand. Here it is. No, that's Branson's Wild World. That's not it. Anyway, they took the Grand Palace and they have turned it into a great big huge aquarium. And out in front is this, remember we talking about everything's big? Honey, that's the biggest octopus you'll ever lay eyes on. And it's covered in mirrors. And it just got itself draped over the building. You can walk underneath and around this huge giant octopus in front of the aquarium, which used to be the Grand Palace.
Yep.
I tried to get them to take the back end of the Grand Palace and turn it into a drive-in movie theater.
It would be perfect.
What's the one thing we really don't have here in Branson is a drive-in movie theater. Okay? Sue says, it's amazing how some parts of the country are so different from the traditional American we know and love. Honey, we don't meet strangers here.
Nope.
We love you. Now, we got our rules. You can get kicked out of a bar for using that F word here.
Or Silver Dollar City, either one.
Either one. You got to watch your mouth while you're in our town. Okay? It's the only place I know. I was down at Big Whiskey's. Now, that's a bar down on the landing. And they requested that the band play the Star Spangled Banner at midnight one night when I was there. And you know that every drunk in there was on his feet, hat off his head, hand on his heart, singing his heart out to the American anthem at midnight in a bar.
Yep.
You talked about family, God, and country. And I'm telling you what, our veterans honor the honor we give our veterans. Don't they still have a whole month at Silver Dollar City that's put out to heroes?
I think so.
I believe it's the month of September, isn't it? That they do the Heroes Month. Okay.
I don't think it's on the brochure now.
Oh, you don't think it's on the brochure? Heroes Month.
Go online.
You have to go online at Silver Dollar City, and you go online and they'll find it. But it's usually a whole month.
Just go to silverdollarcity.com.
And if you are a active, retired, if you are an EMT, a firefighter, a sheriff.
Well, not those are at different times.
They're at different times now, huh? Oh, I do know this. During the week of 9/11, they do the firefighters thing. And our local firefighters, in honor the firefighters of 9/11 every year, they run the steps at Echo Hollow.
Yep.
Okay, and the steps is the amount of steps that the firefighters ran on 9/11 when they
Yep.
were entering the towers.
Yep.
And you can go out there and say hi to all our heroes, and watch them run up and down the steps and make your donation to the 9/11 fund
Yep.
out there.
It's quite a deal.
Oh yeah, it's a big deal. It always gets the news, unlike the convoy. It always makes the news that the firefighters are out there at Silver City or running the steps. Yeah. Okay. But enough about the city. Mom, tell them about our farm. Tell them about the farm.
Well, it's like Mona said, it's 77 acres, and Table Rock Lake covered up another 25 to 30 acres when it backed up over Granddad's low bottom where he grew his watermelons and his sweet corn, which he peddled all over the countryside for probably 75 years before he got too old. And my husband Joe helped him with that. Just all kinds of funny little stories about Granddad running the tractor up on a tree that was leaning over one day. It was kind of funny. But he got off, and my husband backed the tractor down off the tree, and no harm done to anything or anybody. So we were all happy about that. It's just a down in the valley farm. Got an old barn and a house. The little old house that sits there, the two of the north side rooms of it were the Seed Tick schoolhouse way back when my husband was going to school. So he went to school in those two little rooms, and then his grandpa bought the building and moved it on to the farm about a mile away from where it was the school. So that was, I just love that little house. It's very historic and close to my heart, as is the whole farm.
Nice thing about it is we got our own boat launch,
Oh yeah,
boat ramp, got our own private camping site.
and lots of deer and turkey and squirrels and rabbits and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, good hunting. And it's not good. It's pretty good bottom land for planting too.
Well, the second bottom's not bad.
No.
The other one
Gets flooded. It gets underwater.
No,
okay.
It stays underwater.
All right. Now, one of the things I want to make sure and show you folks is when you come to Branson, you want to go find one of these card racks, and they've got these the best of Branson, and it's got coupons, and it's got a map that tells you about the red route, the green route, and the yellow route, getting around town, and the blue routes. And it has a list of everything and all the shows, because like I told you, we got 300 live shows. That's just live shows. That's not counting the go-karts and the golf courses and everything else.
Those are just entertainment shows.
Yeah. And there's Dick's Five and Dime I was telling you about. If you can't find it anywhere else, you'll find it there. And the Branson Landing.
Oh, yeah.
Several restaurants. Oh, Six was pretty good too.
Yeah, they are.
No music. They make all of the sounds of all of the instruments and the songs with their voices. It's astronomically great. And of course, there's the legends. But you can get in here, get one of these books, and then almost every single card rack has coupons. Like you'll ask them for a map. You go in to wherever you stay, tell them you want a map. Well, the nice thing about these maps that you'll find in Branson is that they are just packed jam full of coupons. This one isn't a coupon map, okay? But you can find coupons. Always get a coupon book when you come here, because I'm sorry, but that 10-15% discount on meals and stuff makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
It helps a lot with the things that you'll have.
Don't forget the butterfly palace.
Oh, Tell them about the butterfly palace, Mama.
Oh, it's just a whole big old building full of beautiful butterflies and flowers and they just flutter around and light on your nose and on your head and on your finger or whatever. And you can just spend a whole day with the butterflies if you want to.
They got to make sure, though, as you're going out, they got somebody there looking you over to make sure that you ain't got taking a hitchhiker with you.
Yeah.
Kids love it. And they got these little flower things that you can get for the kids. They can hold them, and they're full of nectar. And you hold them and stand still, and pretty soon a butterfly will come over and eat right out of your hand.
Yep.
It's quite. And the neat thing about it is when you pay your admission for the day, it's good for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go over and let the kids run around and play with the butterflies. Sit down, relax. They ain't going out. They ain't going anywhere. Then they can be right in there, and they've got the reptile museum in there,
Mm-hmm.
and they've got the forest, where the kids get to go in. It's kind of a forest maze in there, bendable trees that you get to walk in. They got the House of Mirrors.
Yeah, it's a fun little place. For
Lots
the
of
whole
places
family.
in this town for every kind of person. Now, I always like to tell people about our hatchery because, see, I had a passel of kids, and I couldn't afford a lot. But the hatchery's free, except for the quarters you put in to get handfuls of fish food to feed the trout.
Yeah.
But you can actually see them as they breed the eggs, collect the eggs, and they're called fry, believe it or not. They're little fry, and how they grow from that fry to a great big trout.
Yeah.
It's very interesting and educational, but these big ponds of fish, and the kids throw it, the food, and it's just the kids love it when the water just wiggles with fish, and it's free. And you can spend a couple hours in there with the kids and the young ones. Just make sure you bring a passel of quarters for the fish food.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all, I'm going to let y'all get back to watching the rally around the courthouse there in Sacramento.
Oh, Sue says my mom started out in a one-room schoolhouse. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Sue, it's amazing how some parts of the country, okay, and then we have, wow, Terry. Sue says my mom started out in a one-room schoolhouse. Sounds like a peaceful, beautiful place.
Yep.
Are the shows expensive? It depends on the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the Sight and Sound Theater, that's with the show of Jesus right now. The last time I checked, it was $31 for that show ticket. But generally, most show tickets are going to run you about $20.
Yeah.
And if you're a vet, though, ain't a show in town that don't give you a discount.
Be sure you bring your veteran's ID card.
Yep. Bring your veteran's card. Now, I have mine right on my driver's license. If you go get to your driver's license, take your DD 214. Almost every driver's license in every state will put your veteran right on your driver's license.
Yep.
And
that works.
For fear of losing your
DD 214.
Yeah. So you bring your ID that shows that you're a vet. Thank you, Mona. Enjoyed watching you. I've been to the hatchery before. I loved it. Yes. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Mom and Mona.
Hi,
hello, dear.
Margaret.
How are you? Well, we're going to back on out of here and let you get back to the rally at Sacramento. I do want to let you know we had a win yesterday.
Yeah.
They voted down the vax mandate for employees and contractors.
Yep.
That got voted down. And I guess they also got rid of the mask and vax mandate for flying, for public transportation.
Yes.
So we're working on the bills today. Now, the bill they're voting on today, the one that's the most tyrannical of all, is to allow you to abort a baby clear up until it's a year old. Now, Maryland done pass that one into law, folks.
Yeah.
So you need to keep an eye on what your government's doing to you. Okay?
They're sneaky.
Yeah, very sneaky. So you need to go in and in your state, you can go to like here you go to Missouri.gov
Yep.
pending legislation and it'll show up and you can find out what they're attempting to vote on. And then you can go to work. Yep. Get out your gun. Start making your phone calls.
Yep.
Call them all every day if necessary. Make your phone calls because we've got to get this country back. God is going to judge these people. Yeah, he's going to judge them if I don't judge them first. And by the way, when we find out who voted yes on some of these tyrannical bills, it's time to turn Maxine Water on them.
Yeah.
You see them on the street, you harass them. You see them in the grocery store, harass them. If you see them in a laundromat, you harass them. Run. I want you all to work to kill their political careers.
Yeah, they need to be out of there.
Those kind of people don't need to be representing us kind of people.
That's true.
Them elected employees need to get fired. So I hope y'all fired up as I am. I understand that there's going to be a rally at all 50 states across the United States and Alaska and Hawaii on the 30th of this month. Now, they're doing it on a Saturday, so I don't see why most people can't get in your vehicle. And remember, it's not a trucker's convoy. It's a people's convoy.
Yes.
Last night, we counted them, thanks to Oreo. There was 27 semis. But there was 130 vehicles in that convoy that pulled in last night. Okay? So y'all get out there, do your part, stand up, be heard, and load up your weapon with power and use it every single day.
Right on.
Well, Mama, any final words for the crowd?
I love y'all. Be safe. Be blessed. And bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mama, you've just done your first live stream.
Wow.